Embrace the mess. Let the chaos fuel your creativity. The first draft is about freedom, not perfection. It's your chance to explore ideas without constraints. It's about getting the story out of your head and onto the page. Let your thoughts flow freely. Don't worry about grammar, punctuation, or even making sense, just write. Let your imagination run wild. Think of the first draft as a lump of clay. It's raw material waiting to be shaped. It's rough, undefined, and full of potential. Every word you write adds form to your creation. You wouldn't expect a sculptor to create a masterpiece from a lump of clay in one go, would you? The same goes for writing. Writing a novel is the same. It's a process of continuous shaping and refining. It's a process of shaping and molding. Each revision brings you closer to your vision. The first draft is simply the first step. It's the foundation upon which you'll build. Give yourself permission to write badly. It's part of the journey. It's okay if it's messy and imperfect. Embrace the imperfections. That's what revisions are for. They transform your raw ideas into polished gems. Show up for your story. Every single day, make a commitment to your craft. Consistency is key when it comes to writing a first draft. It's about building a habit that becomes second nature. Even setting aside 15 minutes each day can make a difference. Those minutes add up over time. The more you write, the easier it becomes. Practice hones your skills and boosts your confidence. Think of your writing time like a date with your story. It's a special time to connect with your ideas. Show up, even if you don't feel like it. Overcoming resistance is part of the process. You might be surprised by what you accomplish. Small efforts can lead to significant progress. Some days the words will flow effortlessly. It will feel like the story is writing itself. Other days it will feel like pulling teeth. That's okay. Every writer faces these challenges. The important thing is to keep showing up. Persistence is what separates successful writers from the rest. Remember, you're not alone in this. Community and support can make a huge difference. We all have days when we'd rather do anything but write. It's a universal experience. The difference is that successful writers write anyway. They push through the tough days and keep going. Silence your inner critic. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Don't let your inner critic hold you back. The first draft is not the time for editing. Save that for later. One helpful strategy is to set word count goals instead of focusing on quality. Aim to write 500 words a day or even just 250. The point is to keep moving forward. Don't worry if the writing isn't perfect. It doesn't have to be. Right now, your only goal is to get the story down. Remember, you can always go back and fix it later, but you can't edit a blank page. Section 4. Outsmart writer's block. Keep those words flowing. Writer's block happens to the best of us. The important thing is to have strategies to overcome it. One effective technique is free writing. Set a timer for 10 minutes and just write whatever comes to mind. Don't worry about making sense or staying on topic. Another helpful tip is to change your environment. Sometimes all it takes to get the creative juices flowing is a change of scenery. If you're stuck, go for a walk, listen to music, or try writing in a different spot. You might be surprised at what inspires you. Section 5. Keep moving forward. The momentum myth. It's tempting to go back and reread what you've written, but resist the urge. This can be one of the biggest traps for writers. Editing as you go can kill your momentum. It disrupts the flow of creativity and can lead to frustration. Trust that your subconscious is working on the story even when you're not actively writing. Your mind is always processing ideas and plot points. The more you trust the process, the easier it will be to keep moving forward. Let your thoughts flow freely without interruption. Remember, the first draft is a journey, not a race. It's about getting your ideas down on paper. There will be bumps along the way, but that's okay. These challenges are part of the creative process. The important thing is to keep going. Persistence is key to overcoming obstacles. You have a story to tell, and the world needs to hear it. Your unique voice and perspective matter, so keep writing, keep believing, and never give up. Your dedication will pay off in the end.